Hello, this is Kayla from Kayla's Corner. I am in Costa Rica. I am about to go on a coffee tour. Just had a 90-minute bus ride to this location, which was absolutely beautiful. This tour, the whole tour for the day is like 5 hours. Obviously, I'm not taping 5 hours, but I'm going to try to catch as much of this coffee tour as I can. In the meantime, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, and you will be notified of all the stops I have on this trip. It is a Panama Canal trip from Cologne, Panama, all the way to San Diego, California.
And the coffee plantation like 35 years ago, and we used this tool 35 years ago to pick the coffee, and now the people continue using the same. Yeah, use it this way because we need to pick the coffee one by one. Start in August, we let this plant with coffee to show to the people in the tour. When the season starts, you have to pick only the red ones, and after that, you have to come back here like 5 times to finish, because every time some will get ready, and maybe November is full, it's like almost all the plant is red, and you can pick all the fruits. And January is the last time that you go to pick the coffee in the same place. It's like we need 5 times in the season, because now we have in Costa Rica some change in the weather. Yeah. Now the rain starts. And this scope, this is like a group of agriculture that they start to work together in 1969 because they need to make the factory to make the process, and now they need to guarantee every year to have the same quality of coffee in all the town, for because we have like a 1,000 farmers working in this factory, and they need to go every year to pick the best fruits to have the new plants, because we need to send the plants to different farms to have the same quality every year for all. And because, for example, from here, from Atenas, we export the 90% of the coffee, and the other 10% is for the town, for the people in the town. This plant have like 2 months. This one has 6 months, and with 1 year, we will have the plant ready to put in the farm. And after that, after 2 years, we will have the first beans in the plant. The in the third year, we will have like a good production, and we will have like 2 years more in the production, and we need to cut it. And we cut it like here. You can see here. Yeah. And we renew it again 4 times. After 20 years, we need to remove the plant and to put a new plant. Yeah. Yeah. Some places they have a more year, but 20 years is okay to 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 have the good production in the farms. Yeah. Look the mama right there. This is the coati. See? It's a white mama.
It is not shy at all.
Huh?
It is not shy.
No, no, no. Yeah, when you go to work to the coffee plantation, sometimes you can find snakes or this kind of animals, birds. Yeah,
Bears?
yeah, birds. We use this tree in the coffee plantation because all the leaves has a lot of nitrogen, and this is the way to have. We don't clean the coffee plantation. we put organic fertilizer and we let all the leaves to have the fertilizer every year. I think he was trying to eat this. Mangoes. This one saves a lot of water for the plants. Yeah.
You also sell the bananas and the mangoes? Or
Yeah, sure.
Not
Yeah,
only
it's
for your
what,
own use.
no, it's what we use in the markets, in the green markets,
good.
the weekends. Yeah, we have the week. On Friday and Saturday we have the green market, and from this farm is what we use. Yes. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sir.
We have here 2 lakes, and this is a really important part of the process because we use a lot of water
Where does the water come from?
the waters come from the springs and the mountain. Yeah, this scope, the rural agriculture working, they save some places to get the water, and they bring the water from the mountain, but they need to clean the coffee, and we have to break the fruit and to remove the cover that is like a honey, and all these things, if you put in one place, they will start to smell really bad. And like 30 years, 40 years ago, all this material that the people put in the rivers. And when you go through Costa Rica 40 years ago, you can smell really strong the places, like a sweet and not good. And now the government, they have a law that you have to make the process to all the water to return to the farms. And we need to clean. This is like with the fishing microorganism. We start to make the fertilizer in these lakes. After that, we remove, we dry and we remove, and we will have really good material to use for fertilizer and to grow the new plants. And we can return the water to the nature. They control the production.
This is very beautiful. He was saying that they plant also avocados, bananas, oranges within the coffee groves. And they make their own fertilizers from all these natural sources.
For line, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. It's like a minute, 7. But not too much time.
It smells good. They're roasting the coffee in here, he said. It smells delicious.
We have bathrooms here if you need it. Working for the next time, and we need to paint and to clean the machines, to start the process in August again. But here's where the trucks arrive. Here or here we have like a swimming pool, and this is the first step. We put the coffee here, we size like here. One of this one is like the basket that I show you in the beginning, and the farmer will pay you if you go to work for this one $3. Yeah, $3. Yeah, $3. When you start to work in the coffee plantation, sometimes you take 3, sometimes 2 or 5. When it's good, the production, you can get 20. Yeah, and for this reason, some families go to work together to pick like 20 or 30 like this one. And when I start to work in the coffee plantation, I remember like 50% of the Costa Rican people and 50% from Nicaraguan people working in the coffee plantation. Now we have like 80% of the workers come from Nicaragua for this time, like 5 months, and they go back. They will come back in August and in September again. Yeah, they live here like 5 months and work in the coffee plantation because the Costa Rican people start to work more like
Okay, yeah.
in other activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they house them?
Huh?
Is there housing for them
Yeah,
here?
housing
Yeah, exactly. And the different farms they have places.
to
Yeah.
stay. Hmm.
Yeah, okay, the truck brings the coffee here. We put water and the not good fruit float. And after that, and this machine here, we start to break the fruits. And the tumbler right there, with the we start to make the selection because the small beans will go out, and then the tumbler will keep the bigger ones. And we have 2 different tumblers, and we made the selection from 3 different sizes of coffee. And this one is because the bigger coffee coming from the high places. For example, here in Athena, we are here 700 meters. The beans are small, but in 1,200 meters we have a bigger fruits. And this is the same. We will have 3 different kind of coffee in this factory, and we start to make the selection. Like at the high quality is the bigger beans, and the other quality is the small beans. Yeah.
Oh, he's so big.
Yeah.
And down he goes. It's an iguana.
51.
And here we have a really big iguana. Let me see if I can zoom in on his face. And his nails. And there he goes.
Remove the water, and after that we put coffee here in the sun. The best way is to dry the coffee in the sun. But when we have rainy, we use these 2 machine right there. Is like an industrial dryer. Yeah, this is industrial dryer. Dry the coffee, and we will put in big containers because we need to save the coffee with 11% of water inside. If we keep this humidity, we can keep the coffee for 3 years. Yeah. If we say with the cover, we can keep for 3 years. But if we remove, and we will have this one is the grain of gold, we need to roast it in 6 months. We have to use it 6 months. Yeah. For example, when we have the borders closed and we don't know what happened with the pandemic, we need to save, and we continue working. We made exportations, but we have this guarantee. We don't sell the coffee, we can keep for 3 months. Now we will go to see the spot for the coffee, the different rooms where we save the coffee, and we will finish looking the big bags for exportation, and we will drink the coffee.
Okay, so we have been traveling down lots of steps, and this is just one set of, I think, the 3 so far.
It is very light.
Is this where it's drying out, did you say?
It is very light.
And where it's drying, what did you say this was? This is where it's drying out?
Yeah, we dry and we save here in the room.
Oh, you save it in
Yeah.
here. Ah,
With this you can save for
okay, and as they were saying, it's a very light, it feels more like rice
Yeah.
than coffee beans.
Cover.
Very
If we
interesting.
remove this, yeah.
Why are these empty?
Huh?
They're just not full yet? They're just empty,
Yeah,
waiting?
they are making the process because now we start to make the exportation, the coffee that we start to work in November, December, Enero, January, March. Yeah.
Okay. So this is for different vendors, like farmers, What did he say? What was the other one? I don't know, but there are like different vendors there that they're drying them out specifically for those vendors.
Some machine making the selection for vibration. You will see before to put in the big bag to make the rotation. That's the last step to clean the coffee.
Okay, so there you have it. That was our coffee tour. And now, over here, we've got a table where we're going to taste test the coffee. So that was pretty interesting. Let me get a little bit closer to this coffee table before I close. Okay, so here's all the different types of coffees. And you can give your choice of medium, dark, or light. So again, this is Kayla's Corner. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notify button. The next tour that I video, you'll be notified. Okay, thank you from Costa Rica.